Hey everyone, I'm Kelly Urich from Gen X Radio 99.7. Did this video last week, got a great response. We sold out the studio audience, I know, this week in no time flat, so we're going to try to keep bringing it, keep bringing the comedy. A lot of you said I am to comedy what Jason Whitlock is to pole vaulting, so we'll just keep going with this until they kick us out. Had a warm week last week in Kansas City. Temperatures above 70, 75 degrees. For the temperature to get that high in the middle of February, we got to have a strong wind out of the southwest. It was windy. Oh my gosh, it was windy. It was so windy, some of our trash actually blew in the Deaf and Ball truck. I'm telling you, it was windy. It was so windy, Michael Mahoney's hair was combed over Larry Moore's head. That's how windy it was. It was so windy that French tickler on Bartle Hall was powering 3,000 homes. Out of control windy here in Kansas City. Project Runway judge Michael Kors. If you ever watched that show, and I know Jessica here in the audience, a big fan of the show. It's they're opening a designer. I guess this guy's opening a designer fashion store on the Country Club Plaza this summer. It's going to be in the current Eddie Bauer location. I think they're moving Eddie Bauer to Mark Chale, and it's all getting turned around. But everyone from Michelle Obama to Angelina Jolie wears some of his fashions. And I'm thinking, you know, it's about time. It was getting to the point where there are only like 30 stores for my gay friends to shop on the plaza. So, speaking of the plaza, I know our boss here at Gen X Radio, he's trying to mask his pattern baldness by joining the Hare Krishnas. New U.S. News and World Report survey ranks the most dangerous cities in the country, and Missouri has not one but two cities on the top 10 list there. Kansas City is ranked 9th most dangerous, and you factor in like crime and murder and all this stuff. We're number 9 on the list. The most dangerous city in the nation, St. Louis, over on the east side. The most dangerous city by far. They say it's gotten so bad in St. Louis, they're changing the area code to 911. The popular Trader Joe's grocery store, and everyone in town has been begging for the Trader Joe's to open here. Well, we're kind of behind the game on that. They're finally going to open a couple of stores in Kansas City sometime between July and September. Ward Parkway is one of the locations, the Ward Parkway Center, and I think 119th and Row is the other. It's kind of an inexpensive version of Whole Foods, or as we like to call it at my house, Whole Paycheck. The Kansas City Chiefs have stuck Tamba Hali with that dreaded franchise player label. He led the AFC with, I think, 14.5 sacks this past season. Says he would like to retire with the Chiefs, Tamba says. Tamba was also named franchise player at Taco Bell. Kansas City Royals, let's stick with sports for a second here. The Kansas City Royals are projected to have the lowest payroll in Major League Baseball for opening day. The projected payroll for the Royals right at $35 million. And that's, giving you a comparison there, the New York Yankees, $195 million payroll. It's gotten so bad around here that the Kansas City Royals are the only team in the league that's paid by the hour. We'll stick with sports. Tiger Woods was fined for spitting on the green at that Desert Classic in Dubai. You hear about that? He was spitting on the green, and that's a very sacrilegious thing over there, so they jumped all over him. Most of us, however, are relieved to see Tiger spitting on something in public for a change. Well, just because you're a conservative doesn't mean your politics, your private parts are conservative. No siree. A new poll found that 44% of Republicans say they are excited about their love lives, 44%, versus only 32% of Democrats. Now, this poll has a margin of error of plus or minus Bill Clinton. Kansas City-based Hallmark, they just launched an industry first. This is kind of cool. It's a prepaid greeting card. Your postage is already paid. All you have to do is sign your name, jot a little note or whatever, and it's a prepaid card, and you just stick it in the mailbox and it's gone. Didn't take long for my mailbox to fill up here at the radio station, thanks to the new Hallmark You're a Lousy DJ card. Thank you, Hallmark. Chinese people. Oh man, this is scary news for anyone. They're starting to protest their government, and that has major consequences, of course, in the United States, as they hold a big chunk of our debt. They say, as a matter of fact, experts say, if things get out of control over there, we could have to go back to manufacturing things here in the United States. I don't know that. I don't know if you saw this or not. Last week, we talked about this on the air. Paris Hilton, for her 30th birthday, someone crashed her birthday party and stole a $3,200 cake. It's one of these cakes that had some type of expensive liquor that was poured into the batter or whatever, and they made this cake. some guy just walks in and grabs it and gets out of there. The company that made the cake, they issued a public statement. They say, "We only wish that guests could have tried her delicious cake. Fortunately, Paris let everyone at the party sample her muffin." Again, here's a sad story. In Tulsa, Oklahoma, police found the dead body of a 55-year-old woman in Tulsa, dead and beheaded, as a matter of fact. And the cause of death was ruled natural causes. Now, how does this happen, you ask? Well, apparently her dogs were stuck in the house with her, and as time went on, they managed to gnaw off this poor lady's head and actually take the head and drag it into another room. And I just want to say, let this be a lesson for you children watching this. When the chips are down, your puppy will eat you. Finally, if you didn't get a chance to sample the Boulevard chocolate ale that everyone in town was talking about, you know, they ran out of it at stores all over the metro here. Good news for you. Boulevard is bringing back the chocolate ale for people in Kansas City and all over the region. A couple of stores still have it on tap, but we have put together a top 5 list in tribute to David Letterman. I don't have 13 writers, so we do a top 5 list. Top 5 things you didn't know about Boulevard chocolate ale. Number 5, it makes you drunk dial someone in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Number 4, makes your belch smell like a Russell Stover store. Number 3, Muammar Gaddafi says he'll step down if he gets a free case. Number 2, if worn as a cologne, skip the foreplay. And the number 1 thing you did not know about Boulevard chocolate ale, it's made by Boulevard, but somehow it leads to getting Bush. All right, that's all the time we have. Make sure you sign up to be a friend with benefits on genxkc.com to receive these jokes and so much more in your phone or email. Just to go to kellyurich.com and sign up, and we'll see you next week.